Okay, you all know that many years ago, well, not many years ago, during World War II, they used to ban books, and what they do is that they would burn them because they didn't want people to read the books. And this was happening quite often. But they figured that it stopped. But the American Library Association was figuring out that more and more parents were coming into public libraries, they were coming into school libraries and trying to censor books. So what they did, they decided to create an awareness week. And it normally happens at the end of September. In order for you to be aware that books are still being banned today. Now it happened many, many years ago, but it's still happening today. So what they decided is that we're going to create a week to make students, people aware that books are still being banned in our public libraries, in our school libraries. To read any book you want to read. Who can censor you anyway? Only your parents, right? They're the ones that can say, hey, you can't read that book. But overall, you have the right to read any book you want. Now, I don't consider myself a very conservative librarian. I do order all the books you love to read. If you tell me you like a book and I think it's appropriate, I will order it for you. The illustrations were quite graphic, but I knew kids loved them. So what I would tell my clerk is to take a black magic marker and we used to color in the illustrations because I thought they were too graphic. Because most of our graphic novels are coming from where? Where did they start? The animated?
China.
Japan. So, they were more, they weren't as conservative as we were. So those illustrations were quite graphic. So we used to color them in.
Like if they contradict religious beliefs. For example, Winnie the Pooh was banned from elementary school because the animals could talk. And I mean,
they thought it would give kids a very unrealistic viewpoint on life.
And then another thing is like inappropriate content. That's one of the reasons Anne Frank was banned, is because people thought that Anne Frank, had content that was too sexual for these young adults when they're the same age as, Anne Frank.
Because I mean, when you turn on a TV, how much content, inappropriate content or wild content is on TV?
All the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why is it that books have to be banned?
When books, are providing, the bigger literary experience and they're opening doors and, allowing these students to learn more as opposed from.
That's why this group wanted to present to you guys and tell you that books should not be banned because they don't deserve to be.
Yeah, you can learn like so much more from these books. Like,
do you guys prefer books over watching, like, how there's books and they have the movies that go with it?
no, the books are
better, right?
Yeah, the books are better.
Wait, he's gonna get a picture.
Oh, thank you.